Guys, so we got a lot of new FNAF movie footage today. I tried streaming, I tried making a video about this, reacting to it, but my recording stopped and I ain't gonna refilm that, so I'm just gonna do it this way. So first we get to see, I'm not really sure what that is. It kind of looks like an endoskeleton. If that is an endoskeleton, then that means I wouldn't be surprised if the endo got its own kill. But it would probably, if it were to get its own kill, it would have to be like Abby, it would probably have to be like Mike or Abby or Vanessa, since they're the only characters. Because we already know that the rest of the burglars are gonna end up dying by the other animatronics. But maybe this endo will get a kill on that one character that Emma mentioned that we still have yet to see. And so yeah, what do you guys think this is? We also get to see this. So yeah. As you can see, the party room area, one of the tables is flipped over. It's a mess, which makes sense since this is a abandoned pizzeria. And then we get this like Foxy thing. You can't really see the eyes, because it's from the way I took the picture, but you can see like an old Foxy thing. I think this is how he looked in the past. If this is Foxy before he was all withered, which I think this most likely is, which it looks like we're gonna see Foxy before he got that hole in his stomach or in his chest, before he was all withered and all that, which is cool. We also get to see a new scene of Vanessa, knocking on the door of the pizzeria. And we also get to see this camera here. You can see a blood stain there, so this obviously after Hank dies. And then we see this. This isn't really much, so we're going to skip over it. We get to see this scene, but from a different angle. So, yeah, once again, not really that much. And then we get to see a new scene of a news reporter reporting the 5 missing kids that went missing at Freddy's. So, yeah, this is actually cool that we are going to be seeing this scene in the movie of a news reporter reporting the news about 5 missing children missing. And of course, we know what happened to them. But this was obviously taking place in the 80s or 90s. So, yeah. And you can see the pizzeria doesn't really look that abandoned because it wasn't at the time. And then we get to see a new scene of Mike walking into the pizzeria. So, yeah. We also get a extended shot of Foxy crushing one of the balls from the ball pits and him walking away. We also get this scene of young Mike, I think. And I think he's yelling Garrett. I could be wrong, so yeah. But this is most likely going to be a flashback scene to when Garrett got kidnapped by William. We also get to see this. Not really that much. We also get to see another outside shot of the pizzeria. And yeah. Oh yeah, we also get to see more of Carl, the guy who broke in with the others, messing up the kitchen, I think, before he gets killed by Carl the Cupcake. Then we see this. I'm not really sure what this is. You can't really tell, what it is. But it looks like it's something important. Can't really tell what this is either. I don't think we've seen this location yet. I could be wrong, but I don't think we have. Then we get to see a new scene of Hank vandalizing the pizzeria some more near the entrance. Well, actually at the entrance of the pizzeria. So, yeah. We also get to see another outside scene of the pizzeria. I'm assuming that that's Mike's car. We get a new scene of Chica, I think. And she looks mad. Well, she's looking mad. More scenes of Hank vandalizing the pizzeria. And then we see him, like, break this gumball machine, causing a bunch of gumballs to come out. I think those are gumballs. Or maybe they're just, what's it called again? Ball pit balls. Then we get to see his mess. Yeah, so this isn't really new. And then we get to see a new scene of Carl doing something here. We'll talk about that later. And then we get to see a new shot of Mike's neighborhood. A new shot of what seems to be the closet. New shot of the kitchen. New shot of the outside of the pizzeria. And then we actually get to see somebody watching the commercial for Freddy's in this universe. And the only person that we know of who was watching the commercial for Freddy's was Mike for his first shift. So whoever this is, it's probably William or Mike's dad watching this. If so, then, well, I guess that would make sense since this scene looks like it takes place in the 80s from the TV and all of that. Oh yeah, and then we get to see Hank running around in the pizzeria. So yeah, a lot of people think that he's running away from Chica, and that's how he ends up in the closet. And well, it looks like that's gonna end up being true, but we're gonna talk more about that later. We get to see more of Hank running down the hallway. He comes back over here. Oh yeah, and this scene right here is a new scene of Carl trying to break the vent open. And Jeff is trying to keep Carl from getting out of the vent. So Carl is definitely going to be playing a much bigger role in the movie than we think. For example, he's trying to get out of the vent, and they're not going to let him. So yeah, this kind of just looks like a bunch of endoskeletons, but it's hard to tell. I'm not really sure that this is just a floor. There's not really much to talk about it. Also get a new area in the pizzeria, I think. So you also get to see. I'm assuming that leads toward the office or the kitchen. Not really sure. Let me see that again. We also get to see a new scene of Chica performing on stage. So this is most likely during the beginning of the movie. Who knows? We also get to see some more outside shots of the car that Max, Hank, Carl, and Jeff came in. And well, yeah. We also get to see a new shot of the kitchen. Oh yeah, I just wanted to point this out. Why does it look like the floor is so slippery, like it's wet, like it was just mopped? Like, why does it look like that? Then we get to see somebody in the kitchen. I'm not really sure who this is, but it doesn't really look like Carl. So I think this is the character that Emma was talking about that we have yet to see, because it looks kind of different, and if that is that character, then well, I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, another new shot of the kitchen, and this is the big part. So this is a massive spoiler for the movie. So this is obviously Shadow Freddy. So it's confirmed that Shadow Freddy will be in this movie. So yeah, Golden Freddy and Shadow Freddy in the one movie. That's crazy. Because I'm pretty sure the first and only time we see Shadow Freddy was in FNAF 2. So I was expecting them to keep them for FNAF 2, for the second movie if they're lucky enough to make it happen. But I guess not. But my question is, who is the spirit of Shadow Freddy in this movie? Because we already know who the spirit of Carl the Cupcake is, of Chica, Freddy, Bonnie, Golden Freddy, which is Mike's brother. So who is the ghost child for Purple Freddy? What? So yeah, but that confirms that Shadow Freddy or Purple Freddy, whatever you want to call him, will be in the movie. Then we see the old security guard holding the vent. I think this is the old security guard. He didn't cross through it. I don't know why he's doing this. I think it's most likely to get away from one of the animatronics. It does look like he barricaded the door though. So obviously, probably Foxy or Bonnie or Freddy or Chica is trying to get him. And he barricades the door and he crawls through the vent to get away. Get to see more inside of the vent. Seeing more inside. More outside of the pizzeria. We also get to see this. I'm not really sure what that is. So yeah, new shot of this. This is new shot of the outside. We also get a new shot of Freddy, Bonnie, and Chica on stage, but it's super glitched out, as you can see. In this scene, we get to see it a little more clear. You can see Foxy right there. You can see Bonnie and Freddy, a little bit of Chica right there. So, I also get to see a new scene of the ball pit. New scene of the entrance. Oh yeah, and we also get to see, I think, the old security guard watching the cameras. So this movie is definitely gonna focus on the old security guard, maybe for 10 minutes of the movie. Who knows? Hope it's not too long. So you guys get this. We also get a new shot of the old security guard, I think, being tortured in the torture chair. So this time we actually get to see his hands moving, and we get to see more of him trying to escape. So yeah, they don't actually show his face getting sold, but I'm assuming that this is what they're gonna show us when his face is getting sold. So yeah. So yeah, we get to see a more clearer image of this, and yes, this is definitely the old security guard in the office. And this right here pretty much confirms that Chica is going to end up putting Carl in the vent, which was pretty obvious from the first trailer when he wasn't on the plate. And well, the vent scene with Carl that I just talked about also makes sense. So yeah, but I wonder if Mike is actually gonna see this though on the cameras, because they eventually end up looking up at the cameras. So I wonder if Mike is gonna actually see this, or if this is during the old security guard's shift. Yeah, so yeah, we get to see the clock, It's just like the games where you have to make it to 6 a.m. So, yeah. You have to see more day outside. You have to see a new shot of the closet. We also get this. So, this show, this is some new footage right here. Yeah, of course it shows him opening it like the second trailer. But we hear him screaming and then he goes off frame, so I'm not really sure what happened. But who knows, dude? Maybe it was William, who knows? So yeah, that's not really new. We get to see a new scene with Chica and Abby. So as we all know, Abby will become friendly with the animatronics at some point in the movie. And I'm not really sure what's going on here, but it looks like Chica and Abby are like kind of hanging out. But Abby turns a little bit right here, looking confused. Like, she looks over Chica and looking confused or concerned. So, yeah. We also get a new scene of Freddy right here, very creepily in the dark. He then moves up, moves up closer. So I'm not sure if this is a reference to the death scene with Freddy in FNAF 1, or if this is just Freddy being friendly towards Abby or something like that. Because he doesn't really look like he's gonna attack anyone. He actually looks kind of friendly right here. Like, he actually looks happy. But who knows? So yeah, once again, we get a new scene with the pizzeria. We also get a new scene of Pirates Cove, I think. Yeah. I also get a few new scenes I'm assuming that's one of the ghost children's parents. So I think that's Chica's mom, probably. But obviously she's getting a pizza from the employee for the party. And you can see the kids hanging out here. So yeah, once we get to see this, I don't really know what that is. And then we get to see some new shots of William in the spring Bonnie suit. And this looks like a behind the scenes photo, in my opinion. They showed it like it was actually gonna be a scene in the movie, which it probably is. But this kind of looks like a behind the scenes photo, so we actually get to see what the spring Bonnie suit looks like IRL. So yeah. It still looks pretty good though, and a lot of people have pointed out that you can see his beard right there. It doesn't look exactly how it does in the movie. For example, it just kind of looks like you can see his shirt right there. And then we get a close-up of him. We also hear someone screaming, so I'm not sure if this is during the Springlock scene or what, but I highly doubt it. We also get to see a new scene of him right here. So if you were to compare this scene and this scene together, this scene right here does not look anything like this. So it's either that they had him wear two different suits, or they used CGI for that or something. So yeah, anyways, that's all the new footage we got here. I'm not really sure what's going on here though. Like, obviously this is him coming out from the entrance. So it's either that this is the scene where William physically has to get himself involved. He dresses up in the spring Bonnie suit, and this is him showing up to the pizzeria. But who knows? Oh, I just noticed that the eyes are turning purple right there, I think. It looks like the eyes were turning purple. So yeah, anyways, that's all for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Bye.